Hi, it is iYikkam time again. So today I like to share with you something important that we all have to watch out. The reason or the inspirations why I make this video is that in the lunchtime, one of my best friends sent me a photocopy of a page of his Xingyi Chinese book. Okay, the book is in Chinese. And in the book, it talks about sticking body short strike. Okay? Now, in the paragraph talk about the sticking body short strike, it just said taking advantage of the close range and attacking the center line from the front door and choosing the closest path, which is, as we always say, the closest between 2 points is a straight line. Okay, so that's what the paragraph said, even though the paragraph title with this sticking body short strike title. Okay, and I told my friend, I said, this is, oh my God. Okay, it has been known that Chinese book often have content which is even the author doesn't know what they are writing about. Okay, and it is often that when Westerner took a book such as the Xingyi book, Xingyi is an internal art, they translate it, Google it, and then it spread all over like an expert. Okay. Now, there's an issue, okay, in Chinese book. Okay. One example I can give you here is that I was investigating my Xigong Ma Li Tang, top Xingyi expert and Qigong expert, six healing sound expert. So I got about, say, a dozen of the six healing sound books. And guess what? It is one copy, the other copy, the other, and all the screw up thing being copied inside there, and then adding personal speculation but put my Qigong's name in front of it. And I went to China. I asked, so what the heck happened with this? Okay, everybody's saying different thing. And so one of the Xiheng told me, he said, you have to be watch out. People here wrote books, just copy and publish it. Okay? And most of them don't even practice. Okay? So this is years ago when I studied the six healing sounds, doing research on it. So the same with this morning's book. I know the guy who wrote the book had no idea what is this sticking body short strike. Okay? And he's talking about this, the closest between 2 points is a straight line, enter in the middle door. Okay, this is, you have two hands here, this is defined as a middle door, this is a side door. So outside my two arm is the side door, inside is the middle door, so short strike is enter linearly into the center line, those stuff. Okay? Anybody who know martial art and who do study on martial art for the past 40 years know that guy is copying Bruce Lee's saying, okay, or some Wing Chun saying. So it's like one copy the other copy the other, and So I told my friend, I said, you know what? A lot of these books is written by people who have no idea what they are written. In Chinese, we call it Tian Su, or heaven books, okay, which is filled with empty words, empty terms, but it sounds like it is really deep, okay? So we need to watch out for this kind of stuff. Do not trust any of the book until one examines it, okay? And do not Google it and thinking that we are expert because we just Google some Chinese book or some sound really deep Chinese terms or Chinese statement, okay? So there's one thing we all have to watch out, okay? Now, another part is this. We often heard about this, the closest between 2 points is a straight line, okay? And somebody even equal this with Wing Chun. So, as in the book, when it talk about sticking body short strike, it uses this idea of enter in the middle door, striking the center line, okay? This type of idea or concept. But you know what? The sentence, okay, or the idea or the concept of the closest between 2 points is a straight line, say nothing about whether it is a long fist or short strike. It just says that the closest between 2 points is a straight line, and one to strike at the straight line. That's all. So the closest between 2 points, if this is the center line of the opponent, this is me, the closest between 2 points is a straight line. Okay? That's what he said. He said about, I might strike it from here, or I snap it from here. Did he say anything about that? No. It just talk about line, like geometry. How is that going to represent sticking body short strike? It doesn't. Anybody with the right mind, even the long fist, will do attacking, striking the center line. Okay? So, it is invalid to say the closest between 2 points is a straight line and you strike the center line, that is the short strike art. Okay? It doesn't make sense that way. Number 2, this is extremely serious. That idea of the closest between 2 points is a straight line, which I have heard for decades. Now when we talk about the Wing Chuners and everything, Wing Chuner talk, say, about Wing Chun characteristic and so forth, using this idea of the closest between 2 points in a straight line. But you know what? Wait a minute. That is just geometry. We live in a physical world. I'm sure it is true between 2 points, the closest is a straight line. But too bad I'm a human being. This is an object. That doesn't tell me what is the trajectory if I want to move from point A to point B. Even though this is a straight line, but what is the trajectory? Okay? So, the idea of the closest between 2 points in a straight line tell you nothing about the momentum characteristic and the mechanics. For example, this is a straight line. This is the closest of 2 points. If I'm using a laser beam to shoot at it, that's a straight line. Okay? If I'm using a hammer to hammer it, the trajectory is no longer a straight line. Okay? And due to this, the mechanic is different. A laser beam mechanics and a hammering mechanics, they are different. So, saying the closest between 2 points is a straight line sounds good, but it really doesn't tell anything about the momentum characteristic and the mechanics of it. Thus, it is an empty word. Okay? We don't even need to get into that straight line. The people here will change those kind of stuff. We just talk about this. Yes, between 2 points, there's a straight line. This is the closest. But am I having a laser beam, a laser gun to shoot it straight with the light speed, or I have to use a hammer? And even with the bullet, is that spin? Is it really straight line, or the trajectory is spinning? Okay? Unless the momentum characteristics and the mechanics is understood, it is talked about only about geometry. What good is there? It doesn't mean anything. Okay? So that's number 2. Number 3, is it true that the closest between 2 points a straight line is the ultimate, the magic of Wing Chun? Is that magic? No. Okay? For example, say somebody is using a long fist. Okay? Say I'm a long fist guy. You strike at me to my center line. Say if this is the closest between 2 points is a straight line. Okay, rush into me with the sun punch or whatever. And by the way, even the sun punch do not have a straight trajectory. Look at my hand. Is the trajectory straight line? Is this straight line? Okay? It's not. So let's get back here. If you attack my center line from the middle door, okay? Is that ultimate? No. Because you come in, I just have to shift my body a little bit, I hook you from here. And this is not a straight line. This is an angular momentum type. It's not a linear momentum type. Okay? So you can see in a lot of videos or YouTube, okay, when people shoot in this way and get KO is from sideways. Okay? So the sideways, the spiral, or call it the spiral or the angular momentum type, is not using the idea of the closest between the 2 points is a straight line. Okay? So to repeat, number 1, the closest between 2 points is a straight line doesn't tell whether it is a long fist or a short strike. It doesn't tell. The second is the closest between 2 points is a straight line doesn't tell much, because it doesn't tell the momentum characteristics and the mechanics. The third one, the closest of the 2 points is a straight line. It's just a part of physical world. There are spinning type of stuff, angular momentum type of stuff. Okay. So I like to share with you here all of this because we must think clearly. Disregard of what books one read. Read it to see if they explain the momentum characteristics and the mechanics. If they don't, well, every idea is a good idea. However, if it's an empty idea, it is just nice, empty idea, without the explanations or addressing the momentum characteristics and the mechanics. It is just an empty sentence, empty idea, empty words. Okay? So this is to share with you today, and we really need to be careful. Okay? Examine everything and do not take Chinese books as truth, especially when we see it's from China, it is internal art, then we thought this is the truth, or some kind of secret, or some kind of advanced stuff. No, examine it with the momentum characteristics and the mechanics. If it doesn't address any of those, forget about it.